Masashi Kishimoto, wonderful chapter. This is my review of Naruto Manga Chapter 601. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, before I go ahead and start the review, I just want to say that this is one of the best chapters that I've read in a very, very long time for Naruto. Not saying that the other ones weren't good, but this one really struck me very hard. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the chapter starts off with Madara's return and Obito, and they are officially a team now, so they're working together. So all of our speculations of them not being a team, which none of us pretty much had it, but if anybody did have any speculations of them not being a team, this chapter pretty much confirms that they are a team and they are indeed working together. Uh, we get some questions that are answered within the series that were in the manga chapters that we didn't know before. Uh, Naruto asked a question stating that, well, where are the Kages? What's going on with them? Are they okay? And he pretty much hints. He doesn't say, are they dead? But Madara says that they might be. And we know from previous chapters that uh, Madara did a Shadow Clone Jutsu, not Shadow Clone, but Kagebunshin no Jutsu, and he made five for the five Hokages, and he jumped off somewhere. We didn't know where he was going, but now we know that he's with Obito. So it pans over and we see the Kages actually in a very defeated position. I don't know if they're dead per se, but they're holding on by dear life, and they are pretty much all laying on the ground, bleeding horribly. It's really sad to see this scene. Like I didn't know it would affect me the way it did, because when I saw them, I was like, "Whoa, man, this is serious." Like they really put their life on the lines to fight this guy, and they just couldn't handle him. So it pans and you see a scene of Tsunade laying down, and she opens her eyes like this. She's looking up, and she says she summons her Jitsu, where she's able to summon that big uh, caterpillar-looking thing, and she says, and it says to her, okay, I'll help you. I'll put your, body back together. I'll not put your body, but I'll help you. I'll heal you so you'll be okay. You can get back up. She said, no. What I want to do is I want to heal the Hokages. Bring them over here to me, and we'll heal them so they can get back up and be, revived and ready for the fight. So, with that specific panel, I think that I don't want to say, but I think that Tsunade may die. This may be a time where we see Naruto step up even more as a character if she does die, because it could possibly happen. Because for one, she really is hanging on to by dear life. It looks like she's about to die. And if she does this technique we've seen once before, where she heals the people, she may not survive. Unless some other subordinates from the Leaf Village come and actually help her. But I just don't see that happening, especially where they are out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think that anybody will come and help her. So we may see Tsunade die. So let's continue. So it pans back over to the scene, and we see that Obito and Madara are talking, and Obito passes Madara this staff kind of thing, and it has some type of power. We don't know as of yet, but when we see Naruto do his technique is bomb something. I think it's called Biju bomb. We see that attack, and we usually when somebody attacks him, it blow. Usually when Naruto uses that attack, it pretty much just messes up everything. Now he tries to attack Madara with that technique. It doesn't work. I think it absorbs the energy and he can blast it back out. So when he blasts it back out, it pushes Naruto back. Um, and that's something that I really wanted to touch on, because I thought that that technique was pretty cool. I love it. It just looks awesome, and just to incorporate that into this chapter was pretty cool. Kishimoto, I thought that was pretty cool. We also see, Kakashi and Guy asking, talking to themselves, why is Obito doing this? What is his reason behind this? Why is he doing this? What led him to do this? What is going on here? So I think Killer B also gets released in this chapter, so he's not chained up anymore. He's released, so he's able to move around a little bit. But towards the end, this is something that just threw me way off. Kakashi says, Obito, why are you doing this? What is the reason for you doing this? And it goes into a flashback, and you see Obito laying down like this in a position with his arms out, and he says, "Where am I?" And and you see a figure that looks kind of like Madara in a sense, but we don't know who it is actually. It looks like Madara, but it says something along the lines of, let me go to it. It says, he says, between this end and the other world. And it says, at the bottom, it says young Uchiha. And that's just something that just threw me way. I was like, what? That's crazy. I don't know. First of all, I don't even know who it is. It could be Madara. I don't know who it is. Like, that's crazy. Um, and when I saw that, I was just like, whoa, that is just so genius how they put that back there. So that's really what set the chapter to be so good for me, was the end and everything else. And another thing I want to focus on here, this was little, I don't know if anybody pretty much caught it, but Madara told Obito, well, why didn't you, and this is kind of what caused, I think, Naruto to attack Madara. He said, well, why didn't you use Nagato's ability to revive me? Because you know that if Nagato wouldn't have used that technique to revive the Leaf Village and used to revive Madara, he would be alive within that war. So it would have been catastrophic. But that was just amazing, and that's in what Nagato said. I mean, excuse me, what Madara said when he was talking about Nagato reviving him. That's what caused Naruto to get so upset and to attack the Madara. So that was just awesome. I really enjoyed seeing that. So overall, I think this chapter was very, very good. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next chapter, 602. It's just going to be awesome because I definitely want to see Obito's backstory and how he got to where he is now. Like, what caused him to be so corrupted? And I think this will definitely be explained within 600 with the next chapter, 602. So this is my review of Naruto Manga Chapter 601. I really enjoyed it. Please leave your comments on the video, rate the video, and subscribe for further updates. And I'll check you guys later in another video. Peace, stay gold, guys. Love you guys.